got some ribs and I got a Coke. Let's make some Coca Cola ribs. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these ribs in 2 bone sections. Put you a pot on your burner. Throw your ribs in your pot. Then you reach for a bottle of that Coca Cola and we pour that in. And we top it off with some beef stock. Then we reach for a bottle of that spicy Danos, because you don't know till you Dano. Throw that in. Give it a stir, kind of looking like a root beer float. And give it a taste test. Not just yet. We got a bigger pot so we can power boil without it boiling over. We're gonna power boil this for about an hour. Because I got it, we're gonna add a little sun-kissed in too. Give it a little kiss. All right, so we've been power boiling for an hour. You can see it's starting to get nice and tender. That's an interesting flavor. Pull all our ribs out and we're gonna let them just sit. Now they've had time to cool off and you can see they're ready to fall apart. We're gonna let them harden in the fridge and then we'll get them out tomorrow, and all we gotta do is sauce them, throw them on the grill. 2 days later, they don't look very appetizing because they've been sitting in the fridge. But wait till we hit them with the sauce and throw them on the Rectech. Get your baste on, get them covered thick. Now we're going on our Rectech Bullseye. That's the little one. If you look down here, it's throwing flame. This thing gets up to 700 degrees and you can totally sear something on it. So we got it maxed out. It's on riot mode when it gets up to 700 degrees. So I'm gonna put the meat side down. Now just keep our eye on it. So it's seriously only been like 2 minutes. Look, we're getting a char on there, perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Look at how even the heat distribution is on this little $400 Rectech. It's the Bullseye, y'all. I've been using it for a year, I love it. Now I'll just go in and baste. All right, y'all. It's been another 2 minutes. I can put these back on my tray because there's no raw meat ever on it. Thank you, Rectech. You did good, old buddy. Check it out. That, my friends, with the Coca-Cola, you can taste it. That barbecue sauce charred on there on the Rectech, amazing. Make these ribs for your friends because they're super easy, and they'll ask you, how'd you make those ribs? Yum, yum, get you some.